Good afternoon, greetings once again from Handlebar Motorcycle Sales, Eaton, Ohio. So here we have another pre-owned special that we just purchased the other day from the former owner. Gentleman had some issues and couldn't ride anymore, so we were glad to purchase it from him. I did sell this unit new. It is a 2019 Ural CT, and it does have lots of accessories added. We're still in the process of getting it cleaned up, but want to go ahead and get the video out there to show you folks what we have available. Again, it's a 2019. It does have plenty of warranty left. We sold it in the spring of 2019. Factory warranty was 2 years unlimited, and I'll have to check. This one may or may not have the third year extended, but we'll have to check on that. Like I said, it does have lots of accessories. CT model is the for 750cc engine, 4-speed gearbox with the reverse, and the CT is a single wheel drive. And it's also equipped with the 18-inch wheels. And we'll go through the standard options as well as what was added to this unit. And I'll come up here on this side of the bike, take a look at it from the side. It's a very good looking machine. It is the satin burgundy metallic. And it's a popular color. And you see it does have the solo seat. That's how the CT came standard. And then all the add-ons that you see, the luggage rack, which is on the back of the sidecar, the sidecar bumper, the light guards, the fairing, the leg shields. It also has the front sidecar bumper, the front sidecar bumper LED light set, and then it also has the handlebar mounted switch for the LED light set on the front of the sidecar. Of course, stainless steel exhaust system. And this unit has just under 7,000 miles on it, and has a one owner, of course. Local gentleman here that rode it all over the place. He'd ride it just about every day. So of course we have the standard CT, and then the leg shields. Those are an accessory, $59.95 on those. We have the color matched Ural fairing. That runs $449.95. And then he also had the light guards added. We have the motorcycle light guard here. I believe $99.95 a piece on the light guards. And then of course you have out here on the sidecar, you do have the rear sidecar light guard. And then you have the front sidecar light guard there. As well as the fender rack. Fender racks are $120, I believe. CT model came standard with the short sidecar windscreen apron, and then this gentleman had added the nose rack here. Those are about $229, and then the rear luggage rack, $199. He did something a little bit different with his. He put some aluminum spacers underneath to raise it up. That way he could hook bungee cords over there. And then this also has the Handle rear bumper. This is the one that we were the first ones to manufacture, and this is one of ours, single tube, 1.5 inch. That is 14 gauge tubing, mechanical welded tubing. So it's 083 wall. And then there on the front you do have the front sidecar bumper. Right there. That was an option on the CT. That's $229, and then the LED light set is also $229. So there's, you know, a couple $1,000s worth of accessories added on top of this unit. And before you ask, pricing wise, we're going to ask $14,295. Does have warranty, very good condition, ready to drive. It's had complete service, so it's ready to travel. And then we'll also look inside the trunk here. And you see you do have the floor mat. Right there's the VIN number on this unit if you want to look it up. Color code 181. There's a few blims here and there. This is some silicone. He had something adhered fast to there. So a little bit more cleaning to do to try to clean up some more on it. This is, of course, being a 19, it does have the tab here, pull tab there. Factory toolkit. You have the touch-up paint. Here's the original manual, or the little book that we give with every new unit. That is still included there. This unit I think is missing the tonneau cover, but we do have tonneau covers available, so that's not a big deal. Standard tonneau cover will go right on there. See this little run mark here, if you see this, I don't know whether the camera's picking that up or not, but that is some of the cleaner that they used when they cleaned it. Just get that rubbed off there. Yeah, we've got a couple guys that come in late in the afternoons and do some of the cleaning, which is nice. Gives them something else to do rather than sitting around at home. Come in for a few hours, do some cleaning. They enjoy hanging around the shop, so there's always plenty of things to do. Once again, this is a 2019. It is a Ural CT, single-wheel drive. And the nice thing with the CT model is they are a little bit wider. So the sidecar frame sits a little bit further away from the motorcycle than what the gear up model does. So that makes them a little bit more stable. You may ask, why is it parked here on the hill? I don't know. Just thought it'd be a different place to do the video. We like to do things a little bit different every once in a while. If you're ever driving one on a hill like this and you do need to go down a hill or go across the hill or make a turn on a hill, you always want to make sure that the sidecar is towards the bottom side of the hill. Otherwise they will flip over. If the motorcycle, if this was turned around the other way and the motorcycle was over there and the sidecar was up here, it would flip over. So, and you can see it just very easy for me to pick it up with one hand. So it's a pretty steep incline there. But this unit is available for purchase. We're going to be asking $14,295 on this unit. Of course, we do take trade-ins. So if you have something you're looking to trade, send us an email or give us a call. Be glad to value your trade. And this also illustrates how good the parking brake is. It is in neutral and the parking brake is set. So you always want to be careful when you're parked on an incline. Always make sure you use your parking brake, keep it properly adjusted. See, we do have some bugs underneath. Haven't cleaned all that up yet, but this model has the Batubo steering damper. Those have been very good. That was put on there in 2018. Was the Batubo steering damper in 18 or was it 19? I don't remember. I think it was. It's getting hard to remember all the changes from memory. I think it was put on in 18. Maybe it was 19. I don't know. Somebody can comment below on what year the Batubo steering damper was put on. Previous to that, they were a hydraulic steering damper that they did have some leakage issues and some failure issues. There's also folks that have put on aftermarket VW steering damper. Those work out great in a straight line, but they can be rather dangerous when you're going around a curve. If you need to lift the sidecar up, it's kind of hard to react fast enough. And while I'm talking about reacting, there is one little scrape here on the sidecar. I don't know whether this will pick up. It's on the fender. And I'll try to show you here. I get a different light. We buffed it out. It's a little bit of a smudge. It looks like probably rubbed up against the garage door or trash can or something like that. It didn't crack the paint or anything, but it does have a little bit of a smudge. So in the right light, you can see that. We always like to point out any of those flaws like that. That way you know about it before you make a purchase. And then the other little flaw in the paint, there's a little bit of a scuff here. I believe it had something glued on there. And then the Ural logos are off of the gas tank, but looks okay that way. We have those available in silver if you want to put those back on. And it's a beautiful day here in southwestern Ohio. It's the 8th of October. It'll be a Thursday. And again, this is a 2019. It's a pre-owned Ural CT. Does also have a newer set of brake pads, EBC 473V pads. The orange pads are 473Vs. They come from the factory with standard 473 pads, but the V pad will Doesn't squeak quite as much as what the standard pad does. And so you can hear it run. The wonderful thing about the key and fuel injection system on the 2019s and later is how good they run. So we'll set the camera up here and I'll drive down off the hill and then we'll drive back and forth a little bit so you can hear it run. Provided I can do this. Forgot my tripod again. So we'll make do with what we have. Let's make some adjustments here. If you have any questions about the pre-owns, don't hesitate to comment down below. We try to answer any comments or anything like that. So. Yeah, looks like everybody survived. Drove over the top of the camera there. Of course, with a single wheel drive, you can climb up the side of a hill if you need to. You just got to use your little bit of momentum there. So we're out here in our little proving grounds, off-road, closed course. And this unit's in very good condition. I mean, for a 2019, it's never really been abused or anything like that. It wasn't a trailer queen, so I mean, it was dirty when we got it. It had bugs and stuff all over it, so we got it cleaned up. I think it looks pretty good now. So, should mention other little odds and ends. We do have battery tender plug. Got that installed on there. It also has a newer, looks like a Firepower, which is Western Power Sports house brand, factory activated battery. I did put a new battery in it. Actually, that was done this spring. For some reason, the OEM battery failed, so did get that taken care of. And one other little thing I'll note, maybe a little bit of a major thing to some of you. You may have already noticed. I'm sure somebody has in the video. We have a different tire here on the back. At about it's about 5,000 miles, I think the gentleman had burned up the OEM Handlebar K28 400/18 sidecar tire on the rear of the bike, and sidecar rated tire, 6-ply tire. And he wanted to put a little bit more economical tire on there, so he went with a Duro. This is a 4-ply tire, so it doesn't have the high load rating that the sidecar tire does. It is a 400/18 tire. And we do have these available. They're more economical. You know, if you guys want to run them, you can. You just got to be real careful. Make sure you keep up on your tire pressure, and just be cognizant of the fact that the load weight rating is lower. You're only talking 600 and some odd pounds on these versus the 700 and some odd pounds. Fact is, it's right down there, maybe hard to see, but what that says maximum load 610 pounds at 32 psi cold is what's spec'd out on the side of the tire. As you've heard me mention before, we typically go with a higher tire pressure. Seems to make the rear tires last longer, a little bit firmer of a ride, but does make your tire last a lot longer. And I think that's what we're running on there, running probably 42 in the rear. That tire, yeah, with 3 of those on the ground, that's 1,830 pounds. But if you do fly the sidecar, then you got to divide that by 2. Ural had a video out not so long ago on loading practices. where David tried to kill himself and flip one over at the end of the video, I think. So you can take a look at that. That's on the Ural Motorcycles YouTube channel. So if you want to swap back to the K28 tire, I guess where I was originally going with that was those are available. The 400 by 18 K28 Ural tire, or proper Ural CT tire that they come standard with, like you see on the front there and you see on the sidecar tire. Those are available. We keep them in stock, $140 each. While we're talking about parts pricing, we're still continuing our $150 or more free shipping in the continental United States. So those are phone-in orders, or if you place them through our website, or if you have certain parts, extra parts you need, send us an email. We'd be glad to quote you on parts. I can send you an invoice that you can pay directly from, customized invoice. That's how we like to operate, more personalized service. Seems like in the days of the big box store, some of that got lost, but we still keep doing that. And this unit you can also add, it didn't come with it, but you can add the, what these are for is for the engine guard. You may see on some of the other models has a black engine guard that comes around like that. That's very nice if you do want to put your foot up on top. You can set it right up there on top of the engine guard. Kind of stretch your left leg out a little bit. Of course, we also have, it has two full sets of keys. I do have the full set of keys to it. These newer locks also have key blanks available for those. I don't have blanks as of yet for the 2020 model once they switch to the ones that have the fork lock. So this one doesn't have a fork lock on it. The newer ones will have your fork lock right here. So this one doesn't have that, but not that big of a deal. If you're going to park one, nobody knows how to get them out of reverse typically if they're not familiar with the Urals, so we always just leave them in reverse when we park. So if you have any questions about this bike, go ahead and give us a call at the store, area code 937-787-3686. Send us an email, sales@heindelengineering.com, sales@HEINDLENGINEERING.com. We always try to respond pretty rapidly to the emails. And here in the next few days, this will be listed on Cycle Trader, listed on our website, and of course this video should be up by the weekend. So don't get a whole lot of late model 2019s, 2020s, and newer pre-owns. 2019s and newer pre-owned. Don't get a whole lot of them through. Everybody likes the new fuel injection, and of course then they just haven't been out that long to have good late model used ones around. So this is one of the first few late model ones that we had. The last one we had wasn't so long ago, and it never even got the opportunity to list it for sale. Put the video up, and one of our good customers called us up, and he traded right away. So if you're a current Ural owner looking to upgrade, be glad to work you up a price on a trade. And if you haven't done so already, I'll go ahead and tell you, definitely like, comment, subscribe. Tell us what you think of the channel. We always like to put out different videos. You know, some of the stuff put out you may not like, so if you don't like it, tell us so. If you like it, really tell us so. So we get a lot of phone calls every day, people saying how much they really enjoy the videos, so that's why we keep doing it. You know, it's also a great marketing tool for us. So Heindel Motorcycle Sales, Eaton, Ohio. One more time, this is the 2019 pre-owned Ural CT, $14,295 as you see it. lots of accessories. Thanks for watching.